I had this scenario in my mind where someone comes to the door, an authority, like maybe even a decent authority, like a police officer, and I just asked them, how can I trust you that the authorities now have lied to me so much? They have just lied and lied and lied and lied, and we know they've lied. And you might be telling the truth, but what they've done with all their lies is they've destroyed the power of true authority. Authority now is only through fear and intimidation, because no one believes the authority, because we all know that they lie. That's all they do is lie, so they fall back on their power, the power of obey or else, fear and intimidation. And I thought of how that's just like religion, because religion doesn't have to really worry about making sure they tell you the truth, because all they got to do is say, well, if you don't believe and obey us, you probably go to hell. Fear and intimidation. So their authority isn't based on truth, just like the government authorities have lost true authority, which true authority would be based in trust. I know you are an authority because you are honest, and it's to my benefit to trust you. No, it's if you don't listen to us and do what we say, you will suffer, and we will make you suffer. That's the basis of their authority. And it's the same thing in religion. They don't accentuate that they lie, obviously, because they want you to believe that they're true, but they don't convince you through the truth. They convince you through the fear and intimidation. So you don't even really get to address the truth, because if you address the truth from a point of, well, I'm not sure about that. Oh, don't you want to go to heaven? So you want to risk your salvation? You want to go to hell? That's the response, because you can't question it. Because to question it is to question the truth, whereas really what you're doing is you're questioning the authority. But their response is fear and intimidation, not, oh yes, let us reason together and let us talk about this and let us figure out what is the truth, because I understand you have questions and it's okay to have questions. But it's also subtle. It all goes back to that subtlety, because even in the garden, the devil was subtle. It wasn't as much fear and intimidation, but still it was the fear of, you won't have everything you could have because God's lying to you and he's keeping it from you. He's the one who's threatening you because he's saying you'll die, but you won't die. You'll just become like him if you partake of the knowledge of good and evil. So you see, it's all just this trickery and this deception, instead of saying, here's the truth, examine it yourself, decide to believe or don't.